actress and talk show host of Say Something with Chere. And you've probably seen me on TV1 or the ID channel or maybe even Tyler Perry back in the day. So I'm excited to be your host for tonight. Let's get this thing started. I am on the red carpet here at the premiere for the last time, and I have one of the actors with me, Wardell Richardson. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Are you one of the producers as well, Wardell?
I'm one of the producers as well.
Oh my gosh! So you're familiar. Atlanta is familiar with you. We love you here. You're very busy. I haven't seen you in a while. Where you been?
Oh man, I've been busy. I've been flying back and forth to LA a lot. So, I do some work here and I go to LA and do some work. I'm just, whichever way I need it.
I know that's right, huh? Whichever way they're writing the checks, huh?
Right.
Now, Wardell, when it comes to the last time, I know you had an honor of working with Tommy, which you've done in the past as well. This is going to be kind of like a bittersweet moment to share this premiere without him being here. So what are your feelings right now?
Man, y'all hit me with the sensitive parts.
I know. Early, well,
Tommy was a very good friend of mine. I reached out to him to be a part of this movie, and he had a full schedule, but because of what it stood for and because of the type of person he is, he took time out to come and help out with this film project.
That speaks volume about the type of person that he is or was, and yourself as well. So when the film came to you to produce, what was your connection with domestic violence, or why was it so important to produce this?
What's funny is that right before we did this project, someone reached out to me on Facebook, just out of the blue, and it was a female down in Florida, and she needed help to get away out of this situation. So I kind of sent some money down. She got away, and she found out a week later that if she hadn't left, he would have killed her.
Wow.
He had set up a whole scheme to murder her.
Wow.
And so I about a week later, I was called to do this project. And I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah, that was a sign. That's like heaven sent. Like that was your calling, your purpose right there to help that woman.
Yep.
So have you been in touch with any other women or male victims as well since?
Yeah, throughout my life, I've seen a lot of women attacked. I've seen men be attacked, and it goes both ways.
Yes, it is.
But I think that it's something that a lot of people look over, in the news. They'll mention it here and there. But it's something that happens all the time.
Yes.
And then a lot of people, they want to hide it. They don't want nobody to know because they're embarrassed, or they find a safe net somewhere in it.
Somewhere in it, yeah.
And they just don't want to leave that. Whether it's finances,
which most of the time it is.
And so they choose to stay and deal with all the abuse than to just leave and start over.
I agree with that, and for myself, even coming out of it, I think, like you said, the key word is embarrassment, because there's a lot of judgment that comes behind it.
Right.
And if you are one that hid it so well, because nobody should know your household business but you.
Exactly.
So you hid it well.
That's how we raised. That's how I was raised. keep in home.
In home, right. But at this time, when there's abuse, you need to speak out and find help somewhere. So if for those that are watching and are going to be listening to this, what advice would you give to a victim and an abuser at this moment?
I say, don't be afraid to start over. Don't be afraid to, go to someone for help. There are ways. There are different organizations that'll help you start over. That'll help you, start a new life. Just don't settle. We're all better than that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's pretty much what I got to say.
All right. There it is. You heard it from Wardell Richardson. We're going to get ready and go ahead and watch this premiere. Thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you for being a producer.
No problem.
All right, we're still here. The carpet is moving very quickly. We're about to premiere, but I have one of the castmates here, Diliara. What's your last name?
Akundov.
Akundov.
Yeah.
I love that. Now, you look gorgeous here. Thank you for the blue shoe accent. Talking about she does have a good side. All of them are good. Diliara, what role do you play in the movie?
I play his secretary. So I'm looking at Wardell as he's like, this amazing man who I want a husband just like that, and not knowing anything that's really going on at home.
Wow. So you were in the dark the entire time?
Yeah, the entire time.
Have you had any connection with domestic violence?
I mean, I've seen domestic violence. I've had friends who have gone through domestic violence. It's a subject that we don't touch enough on, especially for women. Like, yes, it does happen to men. Absolutely, we want to acknowledge that, but we all know that it happens more to women every single day, and we're just let it like wash off, like it was nothing, like it's a slap.
Or it's your
you're
fault.
fine.
Yeah.
And it's your fault
Yeah.
on top of it. So yeah, no matter anything we can do to show awareness, get that out there, and make sure that we're treating each other like we're human beings, not like.
So since you have shot this film, have you felt the urge to actually reach out more or be a part of any foundation that gives back or shelter women or anything?
Yes. I feel like a lot of the films that I do are cause films, and I don't do that on purpose. It just happens to happen that way. Yeah. So maybe it's for a better, more important calling.
It's your calling.
But I just finished the film on prostitution. That was the same way. I reached out to a lot of girls and met with a lot of young girls who were in that lifestyle. Same thing with domestic violence now. I'm meeting a lot of young girls who are in that lifestyle, for them to walk away and just, get their stuff and say enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
And that starts from a young age. So we have to build strong women.
Yes, we do. Now, where can everybody find you and follow you and all of your success?
You can follow me on my Instagram at I am Dilyara. Also my Facebook, Dilyara Kundov. And you'll see me a lot. So
you'll see her around. Thank you so much for stopping by, Dilyara. All right, I said the carpet is still going. Everybody is stopping by to say something. Again, I am here with another cast member. Angelo, what's your last name?
Diaz, Angelo Diaz.
Angelo Diaz. He's so perfect. Look at him. Like, you don't hit girls, do you?
No, of course not.
Of course not.
That's why this role was so special. That's why I loved it so much. I got to play a voice that I wish was in my mom's life, or I wish was in my aunt's life, or a good friend or a co-worker's life. So sometimes we just want to shake him and look at him like, who are you right now? Because I don't recognize you. So it was a role that hit close to home. Now we're having fun and we're enjoying it, but the process was real.
The process was
real.
So
yeah.
What role did you play, Angelo?
I played the role of Kirk Foreman. He's a good friend of Jazzy's, which is Reece. That's the lead role. So Jasmine, but to me, she's Jazzy. We go way back. It's like a good college friend of mine. So I'm visiting her. Well, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you that. I'm not gonna tell you.
That was very, very close. That really hit home for you then.
Yeah, it did. Y'all don't get at the rehearsals and at the table reads when we first started working on the roles, and when we first got the script, at the very first table read, everybody's going around introducing themselves, talking about the role and why they're excited about the project, and one after another, survivors. Or been in a domestic violence situation, either grown up with it or was in a relationship. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna put everybody's business out there, but it got real. That was 2 or 3 hours of that before we even started any script work.
So that emotional connection started immediately.
And it showed you that it's an epidemic.
Yeah,
it's going on out here like crazy. So it showed us how important it is.
I'm a survivor myself, and I tell people how I got away. I moved hundreds of miles away to get away.
Yep.
But a lot of women are not fortunate, and they're scared to leave, and we're embarrassed to leave, and there's all those things that come into play. So for you said your mom, your aunt,
right? My mom, sisters. I was just talking about it in general, when it hits close to home like that. But for me, my mother, other members of my family, yeah, definitely.
So what was your processing like for this role? To get your mind right every day you went in.
Well, to just what's up, boo? I was using a method called a little bit of substitution, which is I'm gonna get technical with y'all now. I'm gonna get real ill and real jiggy with y'all. So in some of those situations, I was using either a woman I know that was domestically abused or was in a domestic violence situation, like my mother, for a certain role or a certain situation. But hopefully y'all see how that came across, and it was a lot of work, but
I'm sure
it was a lot of fun.
I'm excited. So where can everybody find you, Angelo?
All right, you can find me on all my social medias the same. You know you got to keep the branding tight.
Please.
It's Cuba, C-U-B-A. God is spelled hip hop, G-A-W-D. That's me. That's the brand. Angelo Diaz on everything else, Facebook, anything, IMDb,
Twitter, Snapchat,
Twitter, Cuba God and all that good stuff.
Cuba God on everything.
Cuba God, you know what I mean?
Good God Almighty, honey. Good God Almighty. Thank you so much for stopping by. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Oh, she has nothing to suck in. She is fabulous. Of course, you already know I'm on the carpet now with the Charmin Lee, one of the producers as well. How are you doing, Charmin?
I am great. I'm excited to finally see this project come to fruition and share it with the public, because it's an important piece for so many reasons. And, It's bittersweet.
I was gonna get to that, but you go ahead, walk me right in, because Wardell, I brought the tears to him.
See, and I'm not even. It's too early, and
Yep.
I tried to put
Keep the makeup.
that waterproof stuff on.
We're gonna wait and
I
save
know.
that conversation for the panel after. So we're
Yes.
gonna go right into your role, Charmin, the role that you play.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Well, I get to play the counselor to Reece, and as you know, most counselors have already experienced some form of abuse.
Yep.
And have my own personal story, it was
Wow.
very easy to connect to, and that's why I said it's just a really important piece because women need to know that we do have a voice, and it's okay
Absolutely.
to speak out.
Absolutely. Now, what message would you give to a victim right now, or even the abuser?
Well, the message to the victim is to know that you have got to love you first. You can't expect anybody else to love you if you don't love you. The message to the abuser is the same thing. The reason you're abusing is because you don't love you. So it all comes back to the same source.
That's good, Charmin. And we don't think of it that way. We just think of punishing that abuser,
Right.
but they need help,
And
really.
they're already being punished inside, which is
Yeah.
why, hurt people,
That
right?
is so true. That is so true. Well, how excited are you to see? This is your first time seeing it with all of us.
It
right?
is, yes.
So-
And I've been deliberately not watching all the cuts because I want to be as surprised as everybody else.
Oh my gosh. So, how about the other actors? Like, what was it at the table read?
Well, everybody is solid. They're just amazing. And there's one thing to do the table read, and then there's another thing to do it on set, and and all the hair and makeup and all and it's another level. It's just they've taken it to another level.
So see, I'm even more excited. But before we let Charmin go, Charmin just debuted her first stage play as a director, right?
Yes.
Direct
Well, not
and
my first stage play ever. Just the first one here in
the
Atlanta.
first one here in Atlanta.
Yes.
It was called The Soldier.
A soldier's play.
So
yes.
it was all over social media.
It was amazing.
The turnout was
T.C.
amazing.
Carson, he killed it.
Yes.
I'm so proud of everybody that had anything to do with the production.
Are you gonna take it on the road?
We don't know. We're right now we're waiting to see if we get into the National Black Theater Festival in Winston-Salem. So that
That's
would
a
be our
done
next
deal.
step. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So we'll go ahead and claim that. Thank you.
Yes.
And we're just gonna see whatever God has in store. We're gonna follow.
Well, I am Chere with Say Something with Chere, and we are so proud of you. We want you to know that I
Thank
love
you,
you. I
Chere.
love Charmin.
I love you
Follow
back.
Charmin Lee all over social media. Tell them, Charmin.
At Charmin Noel Lee, CHARMIN, another NOEL, because my birthday's on Christmas. Last name Lee, LEE.
And that's fine. I never knew what the Noel was for. Well, now I know. Follow Charmin Lee everywhere. All right, I'm going to let you go to the carpet because they're
All right,
dying.
baby, I will.
Gorgeous. All right, we are here, and she just asked me, what are we saying? I was like, something. Because we're still on the carpet. Before we start this premiere, we have the official Shay Mack in the building. Hey, Shay.
Hey.
I should have knew you were going to be here.
Oh, I'm definitely coming. I got to support my girl Reece and Charmin and Wardell and Ladarian and Cy and Tommy, R.I.P.
And Tiffany.
Yeah.
And Tiffany. So,
Yes, and
Shay,
Tiffany.
you are an actress. So, what are you looking forward to seeing in this film? Like, even when it came to committing to the character and something like this.
Well, just a good story. I've worked with half the people in the cast, you know what I mean? So I'm sure everybody's gonna bring it, you know what I mean? But just a good story, but I've been hearing so much about it, so I'm excited to actually finally see it, you know?
Yeah, me too, because it's been all over. Like, if you missed the last time, I don't know when the last time you was on social media, because they put the plug in this one right here. So if you're not here tonight, then maybe you had an emergency or something, but that's okay. We're all here. So, Shay, how is the feeling right now? Because you're here on set, live on the red carpet. What is the feeling?
There's a lot of great energy in the room. It is popping. Y'all can't see it, but it's mad people in here. It's like crazy. It's like really packed in here. Cameras flashing and everything. I hope they're not getting a bad view, you know.
There's no such thing.
You know, that sort of thing. But yes, the energy is very, very good in here. I'm just excited to see the film and have a good time tonight. Is it an after party?
Yeah, there is an after party at the Doe because of what we're talking about, domestic violence being so heavy and saturated but not talked about enough. And then also with the fact that Tommy not being here, the energy, like you said, is still really good. Like, it's
still,
really not Debbie Downer or anything.
No,
we're still celebrating life.
Yeah, and seeing a whole bunch of faces that I haven't seen in a while, so it's kind of like a reunion too. You know, everybody's out here, so if you missed it, and you want to know who was here, everybody was here tonight. Everybody was here.
Shay is an actress. You're going to see her all over. I've seen your audition. She is not her audition announcements because it's pilot season, and she's doing very well. Now, Shay,
Yeah.
you also offer a 24-hour auditioning service, taping service.
I do. If you're actually, even if you're not in Atlanta, I do Skype services too.
Hello.
So hit me up, www.theofficialshaymac.com.
There it is. Thanks so much for stopping
All
by,
right,
Shay, and
thank
saying
you.
something to the people. Welcome to the premiere of The Last Time. Thank you so much for coming out.
Always, always showing love to Charmin and all the cast and is it Wardell? Yes.
You're a big supporter of almost everybody that you connect to, so I appreciate that in you myself. So what are you looking forward to in this film outside of the absence of Tommy Ford?
Right. I definitely I've been seeing a lot of previews of it as far as the advertisement for it.
Yeah.
And of course, just supporting Charmin and just being that it is Tommy's last film. So it's amazing that to come out here and give a dedication to that as well. So.
Absolutely, and the love is so heavy. Have
Oh
you,
my
you
gosh,
look at this.
yes,
Like,
I
the
know,
love is real.
I know. Trying to park was real.
Yes, it was. Getting here was
Was
real.
real.
It's all real.
That's true, that's true. So I'm just excited to be out here.
Now, you yourself, have you ever had any connection to domestic violence?
I have not. But you know what? I would say verbal or I'm emotional, I would say.
Emotional. Yeah, 'cause there's different
just kinda
forms.
It is.
There are different
People
forms.
don't realize that.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So controlling your mindset, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
well, we hope you have fun. Where can they find you, Tina B? Because you do modeling and everything. You're acting, you're manager. Where can they find you?
TinaB823@gmail.com.
Check her out. All right, we are still rolling on the red carpet, and of course, one of our stars have arrived, Miss Reece Odum. How are you?
I'm awesome. I'm really excited that everybody came out to hang out with us tonight.
Did you think anything other, Reece? Atlanta loves you, and
you're
you have
so
a great
sweet.
support system here.
I do, and I appreciate everybody. I do. I'm really happy.
You must be worn out because you have been all over advertising, interviewing.
I have. I'm happy though.
Because
I'm happy.
not only are you an actor, you're one of the producers as well.
Yes.
So you really believe. The last time I met you, it was on another movie that was for a cause.
Mm-hmm.
And so now here we are again. And you told me back then that they just come to you. Those roles just land in your lap.
They really do, and this one was another case where that happened, and so I had to see it all the way through, like I did with The Wish. So.
Absolutely. And you do a great job.
Thank
so
you.
what are you feeling right now? What are the emotions? I'm gonna try not to mess up your makeup. Maybe we can save that. But let me save that question for the panel afterwards.
Yeah.
So I'll just save it for that. Let you know that everybody has come through. Are excited to see what's going on, what's getting ready to happen. The love has been real. So just know that we are all proud of you and the team. So keep up the great work.
Thank you for being here.
Oh, absolutely. I love you. And we're birthday twins.
I
Same
know,
birthday.
right?
So we are Aries. All right, we are still rolling. This red carpet is full.
We rolling. We
Blue, we
live.
rolling. We are like live. The first time I met you, Blue, I was here on this carpet for The Wish.
Really?
Yes. You don't remember me? Wait a minute.
No. I didn't know that was the first time. I
That
thought
I-
maybe we had met before already. I can't keep up with the interactions. We got good interactions, so I can't keep up with all the
Look
interactions.
at you, just like a fella. Did y'all see how he cleaned that up? Blue, thank you so much for coming out
Thank
and
you for
supporting
having me.
Reece. I'm sure her and the whole crew is
Oh,
excited
everybody!
to have
Like, I know a lot of people in this movie. I'm almost surprised that I'm not in this movie.
you. You know what? I kept doing a double take too, looking at this board here.
I was like, how did I miss this one? But no, I had a conflict of schedule. I was filming on my project actually, I believe, and I couldn't get a way to get into this one.
You are very busy. So what is your project? You are very busy. I see you all over the board. It's okay though.
I'm blessed to be working, but my show is media. It's on TV1. We just released it not too long ago, and we've been greenlit for episodes. It's a TV show now.
Yes.
The movie was so good that they decided that they needed to make it a TV show. So
How about that
it's a blessing. Make sure you guys tune in to TV1 and check it out.
for the media? I heard all
Yes,
about
ma'am.
it.
It's awesome.
So you've done The Wish, so you're kind of familiar with movies
Yes.
that are for a cause.
Yes,
So being here
I'm
today-
all for making valuable content, not just movies that serve a purpose, that
Absolutely.
can last and stand the test of time, that'll be here after the years pass, and they'll still be serving a purpose of
Absolutely.
educating people, making people aware. So it's just a blessing to use the platform to be able to do this type of work, man. And God is good. I'm happy for, like I said, The Wish so happy for this and everybody here with the last time. It's an honor.
Do you have a connection to domestic violence yourself?
Do I have a connection to domestic
Your
violence?
family, anybody? I mean, I know nobody ain't whooped on you. I mean, somebody done whooped on you.
Are you trying to say I'm Chris Brown? I'm out here.
No, you are not Chris Brown.
Beating on women. No, just man. Shout out to Chris Brown. No shade.
No shade.
And no, but I know domestic violence is a very serious matter, serious situation. I was making light. Don't come for me. It was a joke, but no, I have to say that closely to myself personally in my relationships in my life, no, I don't. But I know this affects everyone. You know what I mean? It's not something that I have had
to deal with.
Yeah, the stress of having to deal with myself, but I know it personally relates to everyone, and it's right next door to it. If it's not me, it's somebody else that I know, or somebody else that I know that needs help and could come out to tell their story. You know what I mean? So this is so relative and affects everyone. So.
Well, I'm excited to watch the film. I know you are.
Yes, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
None of us have.
Some people have already seen it.
Blue is throwing shade. Oh, he is really saying something. This is Say Something with Chere, and you are saying something.
I am not saying anything. All I'm saying is that I have not seen the movie. I will be paying attention to the movie.
And then after that, where can they find you?
This is Blue Kimball. You can find me across the board, everywhere. It's my name. Blue like the color. Last name is Kimball, Kimble. I try to keep it simple. I don't have any stupid names like light-skinned, bearded, Drake look-alike.
Drake look-alike.
At, you know what I mean?
Catch me outside, Kimball.
Right, it's just my name, Blue Kimball. And make sure you tune into the new TV show Media on TV1, episodes premiering this summer. We already did the movie. You can go back and see the movie. It premiered this past weekend, the 25th of February. But you can look for the episodes coming this summer. Please support. We need all the support we can get.
Oh, you got it. We will support you. We'll continue to push it for you as well.
Yes, ma'am.
So we're going to let you go on the car because everybody is anxious to get a picture.
I don't need to say no.
Say something.
Say something.
With your girl.
No, with
me, Chere.
No, with your guy.
With your guy. Say something with your guy, Blue Kimball, and then your girl, Chere.
I just stole your show.
See, that's what happens in the media. That's what media do.
This young, chocolate, beautiful woman. Make sure you say something, hear something, say a lot.
Hello.
With the beautiful Miss Chere.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ooh, sugar for the booger.
Well, you were coming to the carpet, but, Angelo's been still in the light all night.
Not me. I only do.
That's it. The red carpet has finally shut down. As you can see, the lights have went dim. Everybody is headed that way into Theater 4. The premiere for The Last Time is about to happen. All the stars have already went this way, so I'm going to follow them this way too. Okay, guys?